From the video title, you already know what we're talking about today, and that is ships in the Dark Artifices. So this will be ships that originated in the Dark Artifices. So even though Clary and Jace obviously are in there, I will not be talking about them. And Malik, I will not be talking about them either. But I'm just talking about strictly Dark Artifices characters. So let's just get on with it. I think this will mostly just be canon, and also my thoughts on them. So first of all, let's just go on with the. I don't have a copy of Lady Midnight because these are from the library. So I'm just gonna be holding up Lord of Shadows the whole time, and probably not Queen of Air Darkness because she's a heavy girl. I hate the lighting. If I go over here, I look like I'm filming in heaven. Castiel, you want to say hi to one of the little humans? Low blow for us SBN fans. I know. But yeah, let's just go on with it. And obviously, the first that we will be talking about will be Julian and Emma, because that's the main ship in the series. Julian and Emma. So I do ship them. I am not they're not like up on my OTPs, but I do ship them, and I think that's cute. And I think that they would have had really, if the Clave obviously weren't like jerks and didn't make them have no choice but to be Parabatai, and they would have lived on. And Julian would have obviously still been the parents of the kids, and they would have probably gone together earlier. Then that would have been so cute, and I want to read a fan fiction about that. But I think they're cute. I love Emma. I love Julian. It's very controversial for some reason if you like Julian or not. But he has to be strong, and that makes him a little messy in the head. But he ran the Institute. He had to kill his father. He had to take care of his younger siblings, lots of them. And he had such a responsibility at 12 years old, and that of course does something to a kid. And like you can like him, you cannot like him, but just like don't downgrade how strong he really is for being able to do all that stuff, and also harboring of course his feelings for Emma. He didn't do anything to Cameron. He tried to he was like, I can't do this, but of course he loved Emma so much, and he never did anything to Cameron. I think that if he tried to get Cameron or was rowdy with Cameron, then that would probably be okay. But he didn't, and he was good about it. Next, I'll be breaking down Kieran. Let's go first with Mark and Cristina. Did I say that there's gonna be spoilers? Of course, there's gonna be spoilers in this if you haven't read the Dark Artifices. So with Mark and Cristina, I personally didn't like them together. They just weren't it for me. I didn't see the connection. But yeah, and so that brings us to Kieran and Cristina immediately when they were actually talking to each other and it wasn't about Mark or whatever. I could feel the chemistry between them. I could feel it. And so I feel they had something that Mark and Cristina didn't have. But it's and Mark and Kieran. This is a very complicated ship for me because I do ship them and they're so cute together, but I have a more stronger love for Kieran and Cristina that it's kind of weird. But I do ship them really very much, but of course we're going to get to Kieran, which they're all perfect. They're just perfect. It is. They all fit nicely together. Of course, I'm pretty sure I ship Kieran and Cristina more than Kieran, but I feel like they just went well together, and I think that Cassie doing that was just amazing because I could not. I think she saw us in Hair and Greysters. how do I know about that? I haven't even read Clockwork Princess. But Harry and Greystairs, and she saw them, and she was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something, but there's gonna be chemistry. There's gonna be chemistry. There's gonna be angst, and yeah. While we're waiting for Kitty, Kit and Ty, break my heart, break it 1,000 times. It was isn't that like the one quote? My heart break it 1,000 times. It was only ever yours to break anyway. Anyway, it really broke me in Queen of Air and Darkness. What happened? Just like everything that happened. I was so mad at Ty at the end of this book. I was like, I know you want your Livy, but like, did you really have to hurt Ty like that? I mean, Kit like that? Just look at this picture. Just look at this. Kit was not having it. Kit was not having it. Let's just stop about the Queen of Air and Darkness. Let's talk about their chemistry. Sherlock and Watson of the Shadowhunter world. Yay! But of course, Sherlock and Watson were very good friends, and obviously from Ty's perspective, he read the books, so it was never ever going to become canon in the books, and it will never ever become canon in the show or any of the other adaptions. Even though BBC, they really did it dirty with those first 2 seasons, because it was just hinting and hinting and hinting and hinting and hinting and hinting. But then like Mary came, and it was like, oh no, John's so in love with Mary, and I'm like, you really did that. You really did that. They really did that. Obviously, they are the Sherlock and Watson in the Shadowhunter world, but they're not actually Sherlock and Watson. And they're just every interaction, I'm holding my breath. I'm like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And then conversations just go a completely different way. Also, like in Lord of Shadows, when they were hugging, I was like, my heart. Also, so Ty is canonically in these books taller than Kit. So I was like, what the heck happened here? So Ty went and he'd like put his arms around Kit, and he was obviously shorter because it was like page 352 of Queen of Air and Darkness. Kit stood breathless, the water receding around him, as Ty came up and put his arms around Kit's neck. I was like, and then this whole paragraph about Kit thinking about Ty and on the roof, and I was like, thanks, Cassie. I loved that. I needed that today. But obviously, we can tell that this is a Destiel thing where it seems and it looks and it feels completely one-sided. Everything that is hinted at them being together is because Kit is crushing on him. Kit is obviously crushing on him. In the way Cassie describes it, he doesn't know what he's feeling towards Ty, and so Ty never really gives anything to think except his expression, I guess, when Kit said, I love you. But then obviously Kit went on. He couldn't shut his mouth after that because Ty was like, what? And then Kit went on and was like, he was like, I love you, Ty, I love you. Ty's face went blank with surprise. Kit plowed on regardless, hardly knowing what he was saying. So he said this thing, and the blankness was gone for Ty's face because he was like, oh, you're trying to. It's kind of like, I'm thinking about like, does Ty think that Kit just said that to try to get him stop? And that was just, that's enough about Karen Ty. Is there another ship? We are not talking about Jaime and Drusilla. That is not happening. I don't care. I hope Ash and Drusilla, because I'm not getting Jaime and Drusilla together. Jaime is literally going to be 17 and she's 13. Boy. But yeah, I think that's all the ships. Oh, Diana and Gwyn. Love them. So cute. Ship. That's all I need to do. They're so cute. Diana, stand the queen. Bye.